Stay with us. We'll look at a few more stories here. We've got, now, a stolen font. I love fonts, you know, those sort of typefaces and so on. And this font is one we're going to discuss that appeared in an advert. Have a look. Right, I think we've probably seen enough of that. So that's an anti-piracy thing, which also takes us back to the 80s, doesn't it?
The videos.
And the videos, yes, copying videos was wrong. But the font there is called X-Band Rough, and that font was lifted without permission. So we're dealing here with what is called a pirated font. I can't get that excited about it, Limahl.
I didn't even know that fonts could be copyrighted, and I'm thinking maybe there should be a Limahl font.
Do you know what? I would love...
What a good idea.
You know, Limahl, let's get under the bonnet with that, because I'd love to design a font. I've got a collection of fonts.
Could
Why am I not surprised?
Well, because you do graphics here, and fonts are just the bloodstream of TV.
If you had a Limahl font, the dot over the I could be the hairstyle.
Copyright that, Nina.
Yeah, 10%? Okay, sorted.
Is Limahl, where's the name from?
Okay, I was a big fan of ABBA, and I worked out how they got their name, using their names, first letter of their names, and I started playing around with my surname, which is Hamill, and I came up with Limahl. I thought, Limahl, that sounds quite exotic. Much more interesting than Christopher.
Oh, I quite like Christopher, but you're quite right, but Limahl. Yeah.
No, if I was an actor...
Apparently I have to read out a legal note. Which says, I'm not particularly concerned. Oh, that must be the lawyer. I think we need to avoid being definitive about this. We should say something like, it seems to have been pirated. That makes sense?
Yeah.
I think we did say that, didn't we?
Seems to have been pirated.
Yeah, okay, it seems to be.
Appears to be.
Sorry, I interrupted your story.
No, it's...
Never-ending story.
Ken, that's a great old song. Please sing that again.
Well, Never-Ending Story.
Wow.
Never-Ending Story. The irony of Never-Ending Story is if I hadn't been fired in a phone call, out of the blue, with no discussion, no debate, by Kajagoogoo, the band I helped so much to become successful.
What were they thinking of? And they've disappeared.
It backfired. But
of course it did.
But Never-Ending Story landed on my lap because Ian, my records, asked me to go to the Tokyo Music Festival to promote my first solo single, which was called Only for Love. And while I was there, I met the legendary 3-time Academy Award-winning Italian-American producer, Giorgio Moroder.
Wow.
That's who did it.
Yeah.
Okay. Who I think only died recently, actually, funny enough. Is he still going?
He's still going. I understand why you've done that, because I did read online years ago that I died in a skiing accident.
No, not you. No, him.
Him?
I thought Giorgio Moroder. Okay, we'll get another comment from the lawyer.